Okay, on to carbs. Carbohydrates are super, super important. And we are not on a mission to be perfect. We are on a mission to choose more carefully, more often, and be a little bit better each time. All right. Oh, actually, and there's this, whatever, I'll come back to it. But much like protein, there are 4 calories per gram of carbohydrates. Protein is 4 calories per gram as well. My absolute favorite carbohydrates are white rice. I eat a ton of white rice. Cilantro lime rice from Chipotle. Oh my gosh, delicious. Purple sweet potatoes. I literally just steam them and eat them, and I love them so much. Fruit of all kinds. Like I fruit is something that we consume in a very, very high volume in our house. Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt, both protein and carbohydrates from that. I do have to take my lactate pills with it though. Potatoes. Potatoes are wonderful. They're very, very filling. Obviously, it's a baked potato, like just baking a potato is very different than the way a baked potato is served at restaurants. So just being aware of that. Something you may or may not know about me, I love the Great British Bake Off. That's my favorite show of all time. I love sitcoms and comedy and all that stuff, but I love the Great British Bake Off. So I love to bake. I love great bread. I just don't eat it as often. And when I do eat it, I make the best possible version of it. Um, but living in, again, that lane line detective, it doesn't mean don't ever eat candy with your kids. It doesn't mean don't ever eat crackers. I personally love Diet Coke, so I don't drink a lot of like calorie dense pop. Um, but like pastries, muffins, cakes, donuts. Listen, if you're on a weight loss journey, like I'm not gonna slap the food out of your hands because that's not what we're here for. But these are not helping you. Your latte from Starbucks with a ton of syrups and whipped cream, like that wouldn't with typically when I talk about this with a client, that's not the first thing I go for if it's something that they love more than anything in the world. But the chances are that down the road you will have to make a change on that. All right? It's unless you change absolutely every single thing about your diet so that you don't so you can keep drinking this the white chocolate mocha or whatever it is that you love and it gives you life every morning, fine. If you account for the cookie or the latte or the donut in everything that you eat throughout the rest of the day, they are your calories to spend. If you are still moving in the correct direction of your goals, it's up to you. You do you, boo boo. Carbs are not the reason you cannot lose weight, though. Shout out to anybody who actually knows what William Shatner is saying in this slide, but also carbs. Carbohydrates are essential to support life and energy. And that doesn't mean you cannot live without carbohydrates. There are plenty of keto folks who would tell you otherwise, but they are something that your body loves. It loves it because it's easy. Your brain loves to run on carbohydrates. It can run on ketones fine. I've done it. I know what it feels like. And yes, it feels great for a little while. And then when I introduced carbs again, I felt like Superman. Your muscles absolutely love carbohydrates. They are the number 2 consumer of carbohydrates in your body next to your brain. When you work out, you exhaust the stored carbohydrates in your body. When you replenish them, one, that's the pump. Also, when you drink water and eat a bunch of carbohydrates, you might weigh in a little bit more the next day. That's part of a little bit of a floof, totally fine, totally normal. Your muscles are the ultimate protection. I said this before, but your muscles are ultimate protection against diabetes. They are blood sugar regulation machines. So when you stimulate your muscles and you have good, healthy muscles, and we're not insulin resistant, so we're not making it very hard for our body to take up the carbohydrates, your muscles are a carb sponge. They just go and pull it out, keeping your blood sugar much regulated. Carbohydrates are an easy source of energy. And when we are trying to do everything we possibly can for our kids, not everything has to be hard. It's okay to go easy sometimes, right? They are also the second easiest macronutrient to overconsume. The second, because they're in all of the delicious things. They're in all the things that are engineered to be consumed at high volumes. And they're not very satiating. Like if you ate an entire bowl of rice, like a massive bowl of rice, chances are you might be full for about 10, 20 minutes, and then you're going to be hungry again.